Hello, good evening and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. Again, we're delving into the archives for the This Is Racing series to bring you Race 4 from Tokyo Expressway in the GT4 League. So this was run earlier in 2020 as a support series for the Super Formula League, and it was quite a fun championship. It was the Group 4 cars from the more prestigious end of the choices. So if we'll just go down the grid is always based on the reverse of the championship. So on pole there we can see Alpha Nut in his Nissan. He missed the first two races, hence being this far forward on the grid. In second place we can see Pat in his Mercedes-Benz. He's still trying to get the grips of that. It's great off the line though. In third place we have Skyjacker in his Toyota Supra. In fourth place, sorry, I'm missing my place, Koi Carp in the Bugatti. In fifth place we have Cthulhu in the Honda. Sixth place we have Thingamajig in the Aston Martin. Seventh place we have JTX in the Dodge Viper. Looking good. In eighth place we have Talleyrand in the Ferrari. Ninth place we have Kale in the Gulf liveried Porsche. And in final position and championship leader we have Homesick Alien in the Jaguar. So that's your grid. We're just getting ourselves ready for a 15-minute race around Tokyo Expressway. So brace yourselves, we'll get ourselves started. So there we can see Alpha Nut at the front, holding the brakes, waiting for the green light. I don't know if there's a way we can see the green light. We could sit on board with him. Sit further back. Oh no, sit on board with him. Oh, the lights have gone green. We're sitting with Koi Carp. Going back because we know that Pat's quick off the line, so we want to watch at the front. They all look like they've got off the line very nicely. Pat has taken the lead. That Mercedes can jump off the start. Alpha Nut's kept that second, Koi in third. Thingamajig's in fourth. He's just got ahead of Skyjacker. Looks like Koi dropped. No, Koi's in third, sorry. Thingamajig fourth, Skyjacker down in fifth, Talleyrand sixth, Homesick seventh. He's got ahead of Cthulhu and Kale. They've all got through the first corner alright. Alpha Nut is there. Hang on a minute. Pat's down to third. Thingamajig's into first place. From what, fourth? What a move he must have made. So Thingamajig leading from Alpha Nut. Talleyrand now is up into third place. Pat's down to fourth, ahead of Koi Carp. Cthulhu's into sixth, ahead of Skyjacker. JTX is eighth, Homesick's down to ninth. My word, didn't we have 10 starters? Someone gone missing? So, Thingamajig leading from Alpha Nut. Talleyrand is in third place. They're all still quite nicely bunched up around the streets of Tokyo. Talleyrand's Ferrari ahead of Koi Carp. There he is, hiding behind Talleyrand. Cthulhu a little bit further back now. Homesick's got ahead of Pat, JTX and Skyjacker. Looks like he might have come a cropper and had an accident. He's right at the back. Oh, that livery looks lovely in the street lights. Oh, he's gone. Thingamajig is leading. Looks like into the tight hairpin to go onto the start straight. Alpha's dropped back a little bit from Thingamajig as well, a bit of raving space. Talleyrand is looking to get into Alpha's toe, going up the start straight, and it's a really long one, so you can pick up a bit of pace down here. Already they're 140 miles an hour. I imagine they'll be topping out. They're nearly there. Oh, seventh gear in that Ferrari, sorry. So Ferrari, Thingamajig. Oh gosh, I'm pressing wrong buttons. There we go. Thingamajig leading from Alpha Nut to Talleyrand, to Koikart, to Cthulhu, to Homesick. Homesick's making his way up, he's got 6. No, Alpha's making a move, Alpha's up the inside. There you go, move made before they even got to the corner. Amazing. There you go, Alpha Nut in first, Thingamajig in second. It's be Talleyrand's turn to try and get past Thingamajig now in that Aston Martin. Looks like he's going to be a sitting duck down the straight. There, Talleyrand's making a move now already. He's pulled right close to Thingamajig. He'll be looking for a way past. Thingamajig will be getting a nosebleed, being this high up the order, I imagine. But he's holding his own. Second lap, he's staying with them. Oh, he's made a move. No, he hasn't. They're side by side, going through the fast chicane. Thingamajig's on the outside now. Looks like he's being held out to drive. He's on the inside. No, he's still on the outside, but he's leading. The Grunt has just got him just ahead of the Nissan, and now Koikart's caught these three up. So it's Thingamajig to Alpha Nut, Koikart to Talleyrand. Cthulhu is in 5th, Homesick 6th, JTX is in 7th, and Pat is in 8th. Thingamajig just ahead of Alpha. Alpha's looking for a way past. I'll look around the field. These two are racing quite hard at the moment. It's hard to pull away. So Thingamajig going into the tight hairpin, just ahead of Alpha. Alpha is right on his tail though. Now on the start straight, all of them in single file, towing each other. It looks like Koikart's dropped a little bit away from Talleyrand now. Let's sat on board with Alpha Nut, chasing Thingamajig for first place up the straight. We've got the tow. Oh, sorry, I thought that looked backwards, but that's not seeming to work. Oh, sorry guys, I'll get out of the car. So yeah, there you go. Alpha Nut made the move, and Talleyrand's made the move as well. Thingamajig's back into 3rd place. Koikart's dropped back a little bit from these guys into the first corner. Then Talleyrand's taken the lead. Drew Alpha Nut, but Talleyrand, he's out wide. He's on the wall. Alpha Nut looks like, and Thingamajig's got off the inside of both of them. Super driving from these 3 drivers at the front here. Alpha Nut chasing Thingamajig down though, not letting him get away. Further back, Homesick's got past Cthulhu. Should we see? We'll have a flick back to see what might have happened a while ago. Sorry, yeah, it looks like it happened a while ago. But we can look around the rest of the grid. We have been hogging the front a little bit there. So, in 8th position, you have Pat behind JTX. JTX pretty much on his own as way. He's dropped out the toe of Cthulhu, who's in 6th behind Homesick, who's chasing Koikart down for 4th position. And we've seen those guys racing up ahead. We can sit in Thingamajig's car to see what happened, I suppose, in this corner. So Talleyrand did take the lead. Oh, Talleyrand got, I think, in Alpha Nut's way, and it gave Thingamajig the chance to jump ahead. So Thingamajig's leading from Alpha Nut to Talleyrand. These 3, there's nothing in it. Absolutely nothing. Look at them, Talleyrand and Alpha, side by side virtually, flying through the more complex part of the track. Behind Koikart, catching them up. Homesick catching Koikart up, and Cthulhu looks like he's stick to the wall. Homesick, like he nudged the wall a little bit. Looks like Koikart nudged the wall a little bit. Everyone's having a little wall scrape at the moment. So leading the pack, Thingamajig. Oh, there's some big wall banging in the back. Who was that? Is that Homesick? Koikart. Koikart's dropped down to 5th. Koikart, no, Cthulhu's dropped out. There's a little race going on here between Cthulhu, Koikart and Homesick. Koikart's leading them, but Cthulhu and Homesick side by side. Just coming down to the tight hairpin. Homesick's in the best position on the inside to take the corner. See some brake smoke flying up. See the brake discs glowing in the dark. And now Homesick looking for a way past Koikart. Cthulhu clinging on to the draft of the Jaguar. Maybe be able to make a move up into the first corner. Thingamajig still leading from Alpha Nut to Talleyrand. Koi Carper's in fourth, with Homesick that we're watching at the moment, and Cthulhu just behind. Looks like Talleyrand's in the toe of Alpha, ready to make a move into the first corner. Thingamajig's got a bit of breathing space from these two now, where they've been racing each other. I think he's been able to pull away a little bit. We're on lap 4. This is an exciting race from Tokyo Expressway, East Outer Loop. There, Talleyrand's making his move up the inside of Alpha. Does he make it stick? I can hear the wheels spinning for traction. Koi Carp still ahead of Homesick, only just. So there you go. Oh, looks like Thingamajig was slow there. Thingamajig just ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand's catching up Thingamajig now, and Alpha shuffled down to third through the toe. Koi Carp doing anything he can to keep the alien at bay, but the streets are tight here at Tokyo. There aren't many opportunities to get past without bouncing off a wall, as we've seen. You have to pick your moments. Cthulhu's trying to pick his moment with the alien at the moment. He's right to his bumper, he's up alongside. No, he's just shuffled in behind again. They're all looking for a way past each other. Up ahead, Thingamajig still ahead of Talleyrand, who's ahead of Alpha Nut. They're just coming round to the tight right hairpin. Koi Carp hit the wall in the background there, but Cthulhu and Homesick are in their own battle. Looks like Cthulhu's pulled in front of Homesick just before the hairpin. So Homesick's down to 6th, JTX 7th, and Pat is in 8th. There we go, Thingamajig just ahead of Talleyrand. Is Talleyrand able to get in his toe? He's on the fastest lap at the moment. Is Talleyrand a little bit too far back for that toe there, but can Alpha? No, it looks like Alpha might be a little far back for the toe on Talleyrand. We will see by the end of the straight. Definitely Homesick has got a Cthulhu in tow. And Koi Carp behind these guys in 6th place, looking for a way past. This is an intense race. This straight really plays a big part in these guys racing. Thingamajig still leading from Talleyrand to Alpha Nut. Homesick that we're watching. These three in the toe of each other. Koi Carp's having a look. He's having a look on Cthulhu. Cthulhu, oh God, rest, wrong way. Cthulhu and Koi Carp side by side going into the first corner. No, Cthulhu's just slightly ahead, but Koi Carp's got the inside line. Looks like Koi Carp bounced on the inside wall. They're still side by side, and Koi Carp's just edged. No, they're side by side still, and Cthulhu's edged to forward. Looks like Koi Carp might have lifted. There was a bit of bumping mid-corner. Koi Carp doing the honourable thing, letting Cthulhu go. So Thingamajig now can definitely feel that pressure from Talleyrand. Talleyrand has caught him right up. So far this season, Thingamajig's managed a 3rd in the first race, a 5th in the second race, and an 8th in the 3rd race. So here in the 4th race at Tokyo Expressway, Thingamajig leading from Talleyrand. Talleyrand's got the fastest lap on the last lap with a 2:08.848, but now he's got Alpha Nut breathing heavily down his exhaust pipe. We'll have a look at what Alpha Nut can see in the dark around Tokyo. He looks a little bit far back now, but we've still got to get through this last hairpin. Talleyrand looking like he's going to make a move into the last hairpin on Thingamajig. Thingamajig's staying cool around the outside. Talleyrand's there, up alongside him. Alpha Nut as close as possible. He can pick the toe of each one of these. He's sitting behind Thingamajig for now. But now Talleyrand's found himself mid-making a move along the straight without a toe, which is now Alpha popping over to grab Talleyrand's toe, and he makes his move on the pair of them. He's ahead of Talleyrand, not quite ahead of Thingamajig yet, but Talleyrand's popped back in to try and grab a toe, give himself some extra oomph down the straight. Now Alpha Nut has taken the leads from Thingamajig, but it looks like there's three abreast for the first corner. Close your eyes It could look messy. Alpha's leading. Talleyrand to Thingamajig. Thingamajig's there. Talleyrand looks like he's gone a little bit out wide, so Thingamajig's got ahead of Talleyrand, but Alpha Nut holds the lead. Steady Eddie ahead of Thingamajig, Talleyrand, and Homesick is up to 4th ahead of Cthulhu. Oh, yeah, we knew that, sorry. But it looks like Homesick has now joined this pack. My words, a 4-way battle for the first place. Alpha's holding that first place at the moment from Thingamajig. Thingamajig's having a look, but you can't do it around here. And he's lost a little space for it, but Alpha nudged the wall, killed a bit of speed. So Thingamajig might be able to pull back a little closer. Gone off with a very fast left and a very fast right. Thingamajig's virtually on Alpha Nut's tail now. Oh, Homesick is ahead of Talleyrand. I don't know, sorry, I missed what happened to Talleyrand. I was so busy watching those. Talleyrand looks like he's fallen back into the clutches of Cthulhu. Oh, it happened a bit ago as well. There we are, we got Talleyrand ahead. Oh, he just looks like he went a bit late into that fast chicane and missed out to the front 3 boys. So Alpha leading Thingamajig, Homesick. Talleyrand's dropped down to 4th. He's got Cthulhu breathing right down his neck. Cthulhu's pulled out to have a look in the Honda. Can't see a way. Cthulhu nudged the wall, lost a bit of plate pace, and then Talleyrand grabs everything back in order. The reins of that Ferrari. He pulls that horse back in from bucking, and he gets back on with business. So up ahead, Alpha leading from Thingamajig. Thingamajig's making the move early though. Thingamajig must have got a good toe. Oh no, they're into the last corner. I thought they were on the start straight, sorry. Thingamajig, nice inside line on that. Got a better line through it. Alpha Nut now in second. Or did Alpha Nut let Thingamajig have it so he could get the toe down this straight? We're on lap 6. We're 13 minutes into this race. Sorry, I haven't been keeping an eye on the time whatsoever. I'll try and get abreast of everyone's lap times and their positions. But Thingamajig there, sitting duck to Alpha Nut down the start straight. His fastest laps in this race is a 209.269. Alpha Nut there in second has got the fastest lap of a 207.998. That's a fantastic. And there's Alpha Nut looking up the inside of Thingamajig, and he takes it along the straight before they get to the corner. Thingamajig staying there though with him. He's there now, he's behind, so Thingamajig falls back into second behind Alpha Nut. And there's Homesick Alien in third, sniffing the Aston Martin's exhaust fumes, looking for something. Cthulhu is ahead of Talleyrand. We missed that, I apologise. We're watching Cthulhu fending off of Talleyrand in 4th place, Talleyrand 5th. Kuykart drops back a bit to 6th. JTX had a really lonely race this race, it seems, in 7th, and Pat also in 8th. So now up ahead we've got Alpha Nut ahead of Thingamajig, who's ahead of Homesick Alien. Let's get into a bit of Homesick Alien's car, see what this battle. Ooh, Homesick nudged the curb a little bit there, and he's got Cthulhu in his wing mirror. And he's right up close to Thingamajig now. They're just coming down to the tight right hairpin. You've got to really get on those brakes early. Alpha defending that inside line like anything. They're at the 100-metre mark board, they're braking. Homesick's just watching. The leader's ahead. Alpha Nut just takes it. This is definitely the last lap. We've gone past 15 minutes. We'd better get over that pause button. So, Alpha Nut leading. Thingamajig going down the final straight. Thingamajig's got the toe. Will it be early enough to take the lead? He's looking side by side. And Thingamajig takes the win. Alpha Nut 3rd for Homesick, 4th for Talleyrand, 5th for Cthulhu. Here comes Kuykart now, just coming down the start straight for 6th. JTX coming round for 7th. Wow, 7th. And Pat just coming round the last corner now. to get onto the start straight to finish on the same lap as everyone else. So awesome. Whoa, wow, what a race. We'll pause that then and we'll have a look at some of the guys. So thingamajig, my lord, he must have won it by a nose. He must have won it just by a nose. Is that over the line? Yeah, there. He must have won it just by a nose up that start straight. There was nothing in it. Really wasn't. Alpha Nut leading the race. Done everything right. Defended that first corner. And then up the start straight, thingamajig gets the toe. I can't see where the finish line is, but let me try and speed this up a little bit because we're a little bit away from it, sorry. So they had the toe. He must have just been a millimetre above. But what a race. Thingamajig, Alpha Nut, Homesick, Talleyrand, all four of them had there all the way through it. So we can see by that, where is the start finish straight? The finish line, sorry. That Thingamajig got a 209.269 lap time. So there, Thingamajig had the lead there, just about in front of the finish line. You couldn't get it any closer. That's scary. What a close ending. So Thingamajig got a 209.269 as the fastest lap. Alpha Nuts was a 207.998. Homesick Alien got a 208.021. I thought he was out of it in this race. He was right near the back. So yeah, he got about half car length Thingamajig when he crossed the line. There you go. I don't suppose you wanted to see that, but it's so close, and there's Alpha finishing. Oh, yes. So Homesick Alien got a 208.021 lap time. Talleyrand a 208.848. Finished ahead of Cthulhu, got a 209.220. Who finished ahead of Koikarp, got a 210.214. JTX got a 211.627. Pat got a 215.028. And it looks like we lost Kale and Skyjacker along the way. Well, thank you for tuning in. I'm Holden McGroin, your commentator for this evening. Keep an eye out for any other This Is Racing gold nuggets that we will be releasing over the next few weeks. Race 5 for this, I imagine, is going to be a stonker. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.